New at 6:30, a Georgetown man accused of killing his grandfather and hurting his grandmother and cousin in a triple shooting in 2023 is on trial now.
Brittany Harry was in the courtroom for Noah Clifton's trial and has the latest.
I demand for
Collaborate the proceedings. His motion will be overruled.
I demand for misjudge. Immediately. I demand for misjudge immediately.
A misjudge.
A misjudge immediately.
What's a misjudge?
That you should not be my judge for this trial, for this case. You're a misjudge.
Overruled.
You overrule. I take it up with the legislative branch, with the DA, District Attorney.
This is Noah Clifton in a Brown County courtroom today. The 25-year-old is accused of shooting his grandfather, 81-year-old Ralph Neff Sr., grandmother, 76-year-old Margaret Neff, and cousin, 30-year-old Zachary Neff. Ralph was killed, found dead in the living room with a bullet nearby. Deputy David Wallace, who testified in court today, says the 81-year-old was shot in the back of the head while he was sitting in a chair. Wallace is an evidence technician with the Brown County Sheriff's Office.
And that would indicate it was a close contact shooting.
Also taking the stand, the two survivors, Margaret and Zachary Neff, they both say Noah was schizophrenic. Zachary, Noah's cousin, recalls being shot in the face.
We're just watching TV, normal day, and then all of a sudden I hear a loud noise to my left, and I turned to look, and then I got shot. And from there, my head's ringing and my adrenaline pumping, so I don't really know what happened after that until he left.
Zachary says his relationship with his cousin was almost non-existent. He had been living at the home for about 2 months, where Zachary says he pretty much stayed in the room most of the time.
After you were shot, what do you remember doing immediately after that?
I remember laying on the ground, kind of acting like I was dead so I wouldn't get shot again.
Are you concerned that you're going to be shot again?
Yes.
Margaret remembers her husband Ralph of nearly 58 years.
How did your husband get along with the defendant?
Oh, he loved Noah. He got along good with Noah at first.
And did that relationship change also?
Yeah, he got to where he hated my husband.
How do you know he hated?
Well, he had to talk. He'd come up to the house one time and he had to talk to me, and he thought my husband was a demon and he was stealing souls.
Margaret says Noah was living with them while he was attending school.
I was getting ready to sit down. All of a sudden, Noah come running out of the room, his room, with hands like this. And I said, Noah, what? And that's all I got out. And then he shot my husband in the head.
Margaret says she doesn't remember much from that day.
And I think I asked him to spare me, and he said he'd come back and finish me off later on.
Margaret says she learned of her injuries at the hospital, where they told her she was shot multiple times. Before Noah left the courtroom, he had one more request.
And Judge, you're going to went on bond today. Judge, went on bond today. This judge.
Noah Clifton is facing murder, attempted murder, and felonious assault charges. His trial resumes tomorrow morning. We did speak with his mom. She says he was diagnosed with schizophrenia in October of 2022. She says Noah was in active psychosis and likely didn't realize what was happening during the deadly shootings.